You the fake fine woman, won't you back that ass up? Back daddy. I gotta do something to mine. Shouldn't have took my hair out. Hey Will, how are you? How are you? I haven't been on live in a few days, so I decided to go on live. And I I just came back from outside. I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing a lot better. You know what's crazy? Um I'm good. How y'all feeling? You know what's crazy? Now I'm feeling better. Now my daughter's sick. My son is sick. So now I got to deal with them. My granddaughter isn't sick, thank God. I hope she don't get sick. But my son and my daughter, they getting sick now. My son and my daughter, they both got a fever. They lost their appetite. They got the headaches and shit. And I'm like, oh my goodness. My stepfather, he's sick. So it's my stepfather, my daughter, and my son. They are now sick. And I and I'm like, wow, I do not feel like taking care of these people. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Cause when I was sick, real, um, oh, thank you, Philip. It's funny because when I was sick, I was the only one in the house sick. So it was easier when it was just me. Cause everybody else, cause I was sick around Christmas time, so everybody else was partying and having fun, and I was stuck in the room feeling like shit. You know what I'm saying? So now um everybody is getting sick. Hey Telly, how are you? I and now everybody else is sick. So now my daughter's sick, my son is sick, and my father's sick. So I'm trying to tell you now, I do not feel like taking care. Cause one thing about my son, when he gets sick, he is very spoiled. It's like he's my son is very spoiled when he's sick, and when he gets sick, he gets sick. He don't want to do nothing. He wants you to make his tea. He act like a damn zombie. It's like he can't even piss on his own. And hey, Ann, how are you? And when my father's sick, he the same way. When my father's sick, it's worse. When my stepfather is sick, it's real worse when he's sick, because he's up in age, and when he gets sick, he gets sick. Every time when we get sick, every time when my father gets sick, it shuts down the whole family. Because every time when he gets sick, you would think he on his last dying bed. His blood pressure goes up. Everything just fucks up when he gets sick. When he gets sick, his whole body shut down. So every time when my stepfather gets sick, the whole family shuts down, because eventually it's bad when he gets sick. When he gets sick, it's like he dying. It never fails. Every time when my stepfather gets sick, you would think that he's on his dying bed because he gets sick, sick. Oh my goodness. Trust in Jesus or go to hell. Lord. Okay. All right. But yeah, and my daughter, oh my goodness, I really don't feel like dealing with all of these people being sick. And then I got my sister here and her children here. I'm just waiting for them to go home because I can't afford to have them sick too. And it's just gonna be bad. It's a whole house full of people. And I I know one time, this was years ago. One time my daughter and my son got sick at the same time, and they both got really bad sick. And this was during a time when I was working, and it was stressing me out really, really bad because I was working 12, 16 hours that during that time. And my son and my daughter, they were so strict. I mean, they was really so sick. They could not do for themselves. And I was getting scared because whatever they had, they literally could not do for themselves. And my granddaughter, she wasn't sick, but it was nothing she could do because she was younger. So I had to get my parents. I had to go to my parents and I had to call my parents up, and I told my parents, look, um, I gotta stay with you for about a week or two because I'm gonna need y'all to help me with the kids because I can't work 12, 16 hours and then I have to come home and I have to cater to the kids because I won't be able to do it. So I came back home with my parents for 2 weeks, and they took care of my kids while I was at work, and then they wound up getting sick. So my kids took care of them, and we went home eventually, but I couldn't do it. And I could do it now because I'm not working. But during the time, it was very hard for me. And I felt helpless because when my daughter needs something, my son needed something. And I was running back and forth. And they are two different people that need two different things. I'm like, 'cause my son, he wants to be underneath me. Like right now, my son is underneath me right now. Every time when my son gets sick, he got to be underneath me. Every time when he gets sick, he stays under me, and I don't like it because I don't want to get sick either. But every time when my son gets sick, he's a straight up mama's boy. And don't get me wrong, I do love it though. But I ain't trying to deal with that right now because I ain't. Hi, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? I hope everybody is doing great. I hope everybody is doing great on this Monday. Ugh, I've been having this pain on my side. I don't know where it's coming from. Hey ASMR. I hope you're doing great. Hey Kanisha, how are you? How y'all feeling on this Monday? Hey Daniel. I love oranges. Okay. Hey Chef Mike, how are you? I wanted to get on live because I haven't been live on a few days. Because I had did my hair, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I had bought me a wig, and um, I had fixed myself up, and I did it because my ex called me, and I had went and bought me a wig, and mind you, right now I took it off. So I put my wig on. I arched my eyebrows. I beat my face up. And I had my hair done for like 3 days. And I took it out because I don't like all that hair on me because I just wanted him to see what he missed. He couldn't keep his eyes and hands off of me. And I was like, if you don't get your hands off, I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose. But it took me down memory lane because when I started taking pictures, right? And I was thinking about how back when I used to model, like right now, I don't have the same body that I had when I was 20 years old. Like my stomach is no longer flat anymore. I got that mother stomach. It's not, I really don't have a stomach, but it don't look the same, you know. And I just don't have the energy no more to do it. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And you should have seen his face. It's like he saw the sun when he saw him. He was like, because I haven't seen him in a while. And the last time we talked, I told him that I was still single. And he's involved with someone else. So the fact that he haven't saw me, our breakup was pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is that he really did hurt me. So usually the person that got really hurt in the relationship, they always end up looking bad, like looking like they're not taking care of themselves. I was like, oh hell no. I'm not gonna do that. So I went and did my hair. I beat my face up, and his ass came over here. He couldn't. I said, you got a woman. Don't put your hands on me. I did all that on purpose. Yes, I did. So he gonna tell me how he missed me. No, no, you don't miss me. You don't miss me. You don't miss me. Go home and tell your woman that you miss her. You don't miss me. Yeah, but I did that on purpose. So I took it out though. I took it out because I didn't feel like I only did it because I knew he was coming over. And I had it for 3 days. And then I was like, you know what? I love my jet black hair. And I think this summer, because I was gonna get platinum gray hair. I was gonna get platinum silver hair. And when I went to the wig store, they had a platinum silver wig. And when I did it, I liked it. I don't get me wrong, but my mother told me with black hair I look like a witch. Like when I wear my hair straight down black, my mother said that I look like a witch. And the fact that people were already thinking I'm a witch anyway. And it was shocking that my mother said that. Because I was sitting at the table, she said, you like a witch like that. So my son's father tells me sometimes that I look like a witch. But he say witches are sexy though. I said, they are? He said, yeah, witches are very seductive and sexy. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that's a good thing then. So I think this summer I'm gonna continue to sport my jet black hair, and hopefully by the summertime it grows like another 3 inches. It grows another 3 inches. This is the longest that my hair been in years. Cause usually by now I've been to cut my hair. I've been to cut my hair by now. By now, this is the longest that I have let it be long. Cause I usually cut my hair by now. My hair usually would be this long. This and the only reason why I decided to let it grow because my girls, they forbid me to cut it. They were like, don't cut your hair no more. But I do not like long hair at all. I love my short hair. I love it. And my my mother, she's she's a how should I put it? How should I put it in a nice way? My mother, she's an NPC. Yes, she is. My mother's a straight up NPC. Yes, she is. My mother and my stepfather, they both were NPCs to me. They are NPCs. See, the thing about it is my parents don't know what NPC stands for. So when I tell them, like, y'all ain't nothing but just NPCs, they'll look at me, but they never question me, like, what is that? And my daughter, she knows what it is. All my daughter do is laugh. My daughter be like, Mom, why you keep saying that to them? I said, because they don't even know what that shit mean. But that's what it is. My friends are straight up NPCs. And every time when we talk about religion and stuff, I be like, man, y'all. I be laughing my ass off. And it's funny because whenever I be around people that is like heavy indoctrinated, all I do is laugh because it's like wow. I don't even get mad because at first, when in the beginning of my awakening, I used to get sad a lot. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. In the beginning of my awakening, I used to get sad a lot. I used to cry a lot because the reason why I used to get sad is because as I'm waking up to realize where we are and that we've been lied to, I used to cry a lot because it made me sad that we have been deeply lied to and nobody wants to wake up. And the fact that people don't even know that they are asleep, the fact that we are living in a system, it's like we do it. I used to get sad a lot. Let's just put it that way. And I used to get sad until I used to cry. I used to cry in the beginning of my awakening. Like I said, when you become spiritually awakened, The beginning is the hardest part. Once you get through the beginning stages of the spiritual psychosis, and you go through the denial, and you go through the deep regret, because I went through all of that. That's why I decided that I wanted to spread awareness to people that is going through a spiritual awakening, because what a lot of people, that become aware, when a lot of people become spiritually aware, they get this big self regret, because I went through it. Not only did I go through spiritual psychosis, but I went through a deep regret till I was really mad at myself, because I'm like, oh my God, like I am now 35 years old and I am waking up, and it was so much stuff that I had done in my life, and I'm like, damn, if I would have been woke 20 years ago. So I went through a deep state of regret for weeks, because I felt pissed off, like I let a lot of my life pass me by because I wasn't aware. Like I went through a lot of regret, so I had to forgive myself and realize that all of it was purposely done. So I went through all of it. Hey, how are you, Funky? How are you? Oh, thank you, Palm. Thank you. I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not gonna cut it. I'm gonna keep it. You know how I feel? And a NPC is a non-playable character. A NPC is um I'm gonna say it in a quick way because I don't want to elaborate too deep on it. But an NPC is basically a non-playable character. NPCs are people that is on Earth that is basically taking up space. It's like they are. You got children of the Christ, right? Hey, mama, how are you? How you feeling? I was just talking about you, telling everybody how sick you are. You alright?
No, I'm mad because y'all done made more spaghetti.
Yeah.
This is the third time this week, bruh.
I haven't been eating.
I'm tired of spaghetti.
Well, I got a chicken box that Wayne bought me in the refrigerator.
From where?
From Northeast Market.
Northeast. Oh, okay.
You want that?
Yeah.
It's in the refrigerator. All I did was took a piece of chicken.
And I need $6.
What you need $6 for?
My pack. So hurry up. Love you.
Get out of my room.
Love you.
Get out of my
You got it? In cash?
No. Actually, I do. Go over there. It's your brother's though.
I'll be happy, excited to spend that.
Don't do that. Just take one and put the rest back and get out.
Thank you so much, mommy, for this money over here in this area over here. He out of it. Julian,
he don't have a he haven't ate nothing in 2 days. He's not coughing. He's not sneezing. He got a slight fever.
That's exactly how you was when you was sick.
I know.
When I first got sick, I had to isolate myself.
Yeah, I just don't want him to get any worse. Girl, let me tell you. Excuse me, y'all. I came upstairs and I had the lights off. Why your brother? You know how you get when he's sick. Why the fuck he passed out on the floor? I come in the room and it looked like a body on the floor, and I can't see because it's dark. So I'm walking and I trip over him, turning the light. He's laid ass on the floor, look like he dead or passed out. I said, what the hell? He said, help me up, I'm sick. This motherfucker is he must have got so weak till he just fell out on the floor. I'm like, that's why when he gets sick, he just get too over dramatic. He passed. I want to know how long he was gonna stay on that damn floor.
Until somebody came.
And then what gets me is mommy and Gerard didn't even hear him. I said, you been on the floor? He literally was
Cause
on
he ain't fall on the floor. He got there for attention.
He was laying on the floor. Like, could have been roaches and anything crawling all in his ass. I was like, get your dumb ass up. You getting your dirty ass on the floor, now you gonna get in my damn bed. Talking about help me up. I was like, no, get your ass up. Like, man, my son, I'm like, what the fuck? I come upstairs in my bedroom. He is in between the hallway and my room. He done passed out on the floor. And I can't see him because it's dark and my eyes always messed up. So I'm like, that a body on the floor? And it scared the hell out of me because, you know, you got ghosts and shit, aliens. I'm thinking maybe that's an alien in my damn room. Because I know my son ain't going to lay his ass on no damn floor. I tripped over him, turned on the light. That's his big ass on the motherfucking floor talking about, help me out. I'm like, if you don't get your monkey ass off that motherfucking floor. He look half dead on the damn floor and look like he balled up. And I'm like, how the fuck you get on the floor? I tried to get up and I was too weak to stand, so I just fell to the floor. Like, what the hell? So I was like, I ain't getting your ass. Get your ass up. He like, help me. I'm like, man, this is how he get when he's sick. I mean, he's like a big ass baby. So I help his ass up. He got dirt all over him from the fucking floor, letting shit all over it. I'm like, look at this shit, get your dirty ass up. So I had to take him in. I had to take his big, and mind you, I'm 5 feet tall. My son bigger than me. My son 5'4", 5'5". He bigger than me and everything. I had to help his big ass up, curl his ass in the bathroom, take a rag and wash it and shit, and wipe his face and shit, wipe the saliva and shit. He got all it. Like, man, you too motherfucking over this damn shit. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, my son is, and then his father was just over here. So his father didn't know that he was this sick. Then his father gonna claim, oh, that's how I am when I sick. I said, and that's now you see why we not together? Big ass baby. But an NPC, back to what I was saying, an NPC is basically an imitator. An NPC is like imitating the real thing. So if you are of Christ, if you have the spirit of Christ in you and you represent Christ and you come from Christ itself, an NPC is someone that emulates the person of Christ. Like you got the Christ and you have the Antichrist. The Antichrist job is to learn everything about the Christ so it can be just like the Christ. But the Christ is the real thing. It's almost like you got a twin. One of the twins is actually authentic, and the other one is not necessarily your twin, but it knows everything about you, and it looks like you, and it knows everything that you know because it was designed and studied to be just like you. This is why living in this reality, you really don't have a lot of Christ beings left. Like living in this reality, living in this life, in this astral projection that we are in, is not that many conscious beings down here. It's not that many Christ beings left on earth. And the reason why it's not that many Christ beings left on earth, because if it was too many of us, we would actually break the system. So this is why they made more clones, they made more NPCs, and they made more people that is sort of like sleeper cells. Because if you had the majority of people that is spiritually aware, that is aware of the system, that is aware of what's going on, we would basically crash the matrix system because we are already aware of it. So we would just break it. We would basically tear down the system that we are in. So this is why it's not that many Christ beings left. It's not that many non-ether left. Just because you are black, it does not mean that you are non-ether. Non-ether doesn't mean black. Now, the fact that you are a black person, you are melanated. You are a melanated copper being. You are black. You represent 666. You are a melanated copper being. But just because you are a melanated copper being, it doesn't mean that Um, it doesn't mean that you were chosen. It doesn't mean that at all. It doesn't mean that you were non-ether. You got a lot of blacks that think just because they are black that they are non-ether beings. That doesn't mean anything. Non-ether is basically the consciousness. This, you got six ether beings and you have non-ether beings. The major the majority of every white person in this astral projection is basically six ether beings. It's not that many non-ether white people. It's very few. But just because you black, it doesn't mean that you are non-ether. Non-ether is a state of consciousness. It's a state of awareness. It's a state of being. Non-ether is 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 almost like you compare non-ether to the 144,000. The 144,000 doesn't necessarily mean 144,000 people. 144,000 is basically the frequency. It means the energy. So right now, we are not in the frequency of 144,000, but we are 144,000 beings. Our body consists of 144,000 chromosomes, but the fact that our body is consists of it, they don't have us in the environment that we need to be in. The 144,000 non-ether beings belongs in the environment in a certain frequency, at a certain energy level. So this is why they had to lower the frequency level. They had to lower the energy for the non-ether, the 144,000 beings. Because if we was in our real atmosphere, if we was in our real frequency, if we was in our real energy level, we would have all of our powers. We would know all things. We would be originally who we are. So this is why we are living in a simulation, because everything that makes it's the kind of life that we are living now is opposite of who we are. See who we really are. Who we are. We already have powers. We already have gifts. We are already magical beings within who we really are. We everything that where we come from is free. We don't have to pay for anything. We are gods and goddesses where we come from. We own everything that we touch. But we are living in a duality. It's almost like we are living in karma. To where though living in this simulation, living in this life, you gotta pay to live. Everything around you is poison. You know, you are stripped away from your powers. You are stripped away from your gifts. You don't drink the right water you're supposed to drink. You are not in your right atmosphere. You are restricted from your powers. But who you really are is the total opposite. You have unlimited food where you originally come from. Water is unlimited. Water is actually energy. Like where we originally come from, we already drink from the fountain of youth. See, the earth that we originally come from, the way this earth was before it got invaded, the water that was on this earth came from the fountain of youth. That's why we never grow old. This is why we live for eternal, because the water that we drink had a frequency in it. See, this water that we drink now, it don't have no life in it. We not even supposed to be drinking H2O water. We supposed to be drinking H3O2. This water that we drink, it doesn't have any life. Because if we really drink the water that we supposed to drink, you can actually feel life going in you. You can actually feel the energy going in you. So that's not what I didn't mean to say all of that. But what I'm trying to say is that we are living in a reality where it is total opposite of who we are. So when you wake up every day, when you look at life and you got to go to work every day, where you come from, you don't have to work. Everything is free. You got to wake and you got to pay bills. Where you come from, everything is free. You got to pay to eat. The food is poison. Where you come from, you don't pay to eat. Food is free all day, every day. Food gives you life. You know, when you wake up, the atmosphere is so contaminated of air, bad air, poor air quality. Where you originally come from, the air is perfect. The sun gives us energy. The moon stimulates us. Everything about this life is total opposite. So They basically put us in a world that is total opposite than where we come from. So when you wake up from now on, I want y'all to look at life whereas though the way life is and how we are living as human beings, where we come from is total opposite. We living in a world where we have to worship a God. We gotta worship a God in order to go to the next level. For who you really are, you are the God. You are a God. You are a goddess. But living in this reality, they stripped you away from your privileges. They stripped you away from who you really is. They stripped you away from your grace. They stripped you away from your power. So living in this reality, you are not a God. You are not a goddess. You are a slave. And the people that is really the gods of this reality, they are really the slaves. They are really the ones that lives in cages. They are the ones that has rules and regulations. So it's like it's flipped. This is why in the end of days, the front is going to be last and the last is going to be front. It's not because it's going to rewind. It's just that things is going to be back to where it originally were. This is why they say the earth is going to flip upside down. Because technically, the earth is flipped upside down. See, the top is really at the bottom. The map is not even correct. So we are coming into that time where as though we're about to be revealed who we really are. And this is why they're lying to us, telling us that it's aliens coming. Ain't no aliens coming. You are the alien. Because when you figure out who you really are underneath this flesh, you're going to realize that you are originally not from here. So if you are originally not from here, that makes you an extraterrestrial. That makes you an alien. But right now they trying to fear us, having us thinking that it's aliens coming. Aliens is coming. We great coming to these aliens, but in reality, you are an alien. You could be anything. You don't know who you are because we are all disguised in the human body. You don't know who you are underneath that flesh of yours. You could be a Pleiadian. You don't even know it. You could be a Lyran and don't even know it. You could be an actual Anunnaki and don't even know it. You could be a Nephilim and don't even know it. You don't know who you are. But the only thing you know is that you are a human. You could be a Draconian and don't even know it. You could be a reptilian and don't even know it. You understand? But we are all disguised in the human body because if we was to all be exposed for who we really are, we would be scared of one another. Imagine you being a Lyran and you walk up to a reptilian, or you walk up to a Pleiadian, or you see all these different beings. We would be scared of each other. We would be intimidated. That's why they say if your eyes could really see what it's supposed to see, it would scare you. Because some beings are actually scary to look at. So this is why we are all disguised in the human flesh. And what's going to happen, in my opinion, is that I don't believe that one day we're gonna wake up and our bodies is just going to be different. Whereas though we're gonna wake up one day and y'all gonna see an actual Pleiadian. I don't believe that that's how it's gonna be. I believe spiritually our bodies is going to change. And what I mean by that is I feel like one day we are all gonna wake up because the energy is about to change on this planet. When we go through this energy shift, when we go through this reset, the energy that is on this earth that we have been living under for hundreds and hundreds and thousands of years, that energy is going to change. And when that energy change, it's going to wake a lot of people up. See, when we have this energy shift, when we have this great reset, a lot of people is not going to change with this reset. You're going to have a lot of people that's still going to be in the 3D dimensional state of mind. When we have this great reset, it's going to be a lot of people that's still going to be like this. That's still going to be in the 3-dimensional state of mind. They won't see any changes. They're going to look the same. They won't see anything because they are part of the old world. So when this energy shift, this energy is only going to change the people that belongs to that particular energy. And the energy that's about to come on this planet is Christ's energy. This is why we are coming into the second coming of Christ. That means we are coming into the real energy that we're supposed to have. The energy that we supposed to really be under, the energy that we were stripped of, is actually coming back. And we are going to know all things. We are going to be who we originally are, because the second coming of Christ is returning. The truth is returning. The energy, the spirit, the soul is about to awaken. And if you are not a part of that energy, if you're not a part of that Christ, if you're not a part of that divine source energy that's about to hit this planet, you will not change. You will be a part of the old world. That's why when we get changed in the blink of an eye, everybody is not going to change. This is why they tried to scare us last year by telling us some people going to have more faces. Their eyes going to be all back here and shit, and we're going to see these people that's going to be morphing and shit. They are trying to fear us, because the people that is going to get hit by Christ's energy is going to look different. They're not going to look like aliens. They're going to look vibrant. Let me give y'all an example. Do y'all know how right now, let me give you an example. This is just an example. It's a good example. You know how when you go outside right now and you look at the people, everybody looks depressed. Everybody looks dead. Everybody, when you speak to them, they act like they don't even want to speak. Everybody got this negative energy. You know, when you go outside, it's not really nobody laughing. People just look like they just woke up because they had to. It's like you can feel the density. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you go outside now, you really don't see no vibrance. Out air, like if you go outside, it's not even no vibrance outside. Everything looks black and white in a sense. The people look like they just woke up because they had no choice but to. No one is happy anymore. You can't speak to nobody. Ain't nobody giving. Everybody look dead in the face. There's no hello. It's like, people. It looked like people just woke up because their eyes just opened. So the world right now is at a dense energy. It's more of a dense. Every other day it's getting more dense. When this energy hit this planet, when Christ's energy hit this planet, it's going to change a lot of people to where as though you're going to see these Christ beings and they're going to look vibrant. They're going to look like that they were sitting under the sun. They're going to be shining bright. They're going to have this brightness to them, like looking at it. Look like you're looking at God. You ever see somebody that you love? You ever seen somebody that they just look beautiful? Not because they actually are beautiful, but their personalities are just beautiful. They aura is just beautiful. It's just when they come into the room, it's almost like you feel relieved because they are them. Like you can feel the beauty coming in. You can feel the goodness coming in. And when you look at them, they just look bright. It's like, and you ever walk in a room and a person comes in there and they just happy, they just bright, and you like, damn, what the fuck she smiling for? Ain't shit funny. Why she always smile? You get irritated by that joy that person has, because you woke up moody. You woke up on the wrong side of the bed. You ain't so happy today. But when you look at this person, they joy upset you. The fact that they smiling upset you, and you looking at them like, why they so happy? It's like they over irritate you. And this is how the energy is going to be on the planet. When Christ's energy hit this earth, it is going to hit the people to where you're going to feel that aura. So it's going to be almost like life and death is going to be on this earth at the same time. You're going to see people of the dead. Because right now we are all dead people. We are dead. Every last one of us is dead right now, including me. We are dead. And you got a lot of people that's about to awaken to life, where you're going to see life in them to where they're going to be vibrant. It's almost like, wow, you're going to actually see it in them. And then you look at the person next to them and they look all zombie-ish. They aura, their energy is like zombie-like. It's almost like zombie. But they don't look like zombies. They look like regular people. But imagine seeing somebody that is fully vibrant, and then you look at this person and they look like death. They just look like, damn. They just look like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is how it's going to feel on the planet Earth. because you're gonna actually feel and sense these people, and these people is going to have these people that this Christ energy is about to hit. They're gonna have a scripture on them. They're gonna have a testimony on them. They're gonna know a lot of things, and they're gonna be talking to the people of the dead. But the thing about it is that these Christ beings that is about to come alive and be awakened to, and when this energy hit these Christ beings, they're going to be aware of who they are. They're going to have their powers back. They're going to remember what happened to them. They're going to remember about the flood. They're going to remember Atlantis. They're going to remember how they got invaded. They're going to remember how the earth was before. They're going to remember all things. They have Christ in them. They know all things. You're about to see the true messiahs on earth. This is why they have indoctrinated us to think that there's only one Messiah. But it's not. It's millions of Messiahs. Because when this energy hit this earth, it is going to hit millions of people, and they all going to know the same thing. This is why in the Great Tribulation is going to be war on the saints, because the God of this reality is going to have his worshipers turn on the saints. Because the God of this reality is going to make his followers think that the saints are the demons, that the saints are the devil, because the saints is not going to go along with this God of the reality. So this is why, that's why in the great tribulation is going to be war on the saints. And right now we are headed into the great tribulations. We are not headed into tribulation. We always been in tribulations, people. I don't want y'all to think that the 7 years of tribulation is about to happen. The moment this earth got violated, the moment this earth got invaded, and they tampered with mankind, and we created the man, we was already in tribulation, because we don't know who we are. We don't know where we came from. We don't know why we are here. We are basically walking around as lost souls, deaf and dumb. All we know is that we are human. We don't know how the earth was before it got invaded. We don't know how we lived. We don't know how the atmosphere was. We don't know how the sky looked. We don't know how the sun really looked, how the moon really looked, how the water really tastes. We don't know nothing. Because when they invaded mankind, when they tampered with mankind, because they wanted the earth to be more in their image, they took us and they recreated the man, and they made us in their image. This is why we are all in the image of the Anunnaki. I am basically an Anunnaki as well. Every human being on this planet is a part of the Anunnakis, because they are the ones that came on earth and they recreated the man to be in their image. That's why in the Bible they tell you, let's make man in our image. A lot of people don't know who ours was. The Anunnakis, when they came on earth, they saw how beautiful we were. They saw how powerful we were. They saw our gift. They saw our power. They saw that we had telepathy. They saw that we didn't need language. They saw how we created earth. So what they did was they saw how powerful and gifted that we were. And they saw that we were gods. They seen that this earth belongs to us. So what they did was they said, no, we want to own this earth. We want this. This is magic. We want it. So what they did was we taught the Anunnakis everything that they knew, because we wasn't evil beings. We taught the Anunnakis everything that they knew, because we embraced them. And what they did, they turned on us. This is why they created the white man. I ain't gonna go see that. I don't want to go there too much, because I don't even know why I'm going there now. But this is why white people was created. White people was created. White people is not natural. White people was created. And when they created us, not us, because I'm black, but when they created the white people, they created the white people, and the black people taught the white people. Because remember, a black man created the white man. So when the black man created the white man, the black man taught the white man everything he knows. And the way that the black man created the white man, he created the white man to be more inferior than the black man, to be more powerful than the black man. This is why a white man is more egotistically grown. This is why a white man is more sixth ether, because they was made out of ego. They was made out of power. Because when they was created, they wasn't created to be equal. They were created to be power. They were created to be above. This is why white people feel so privileged. And it's a lot more to it. So, um, where's Limelight? I don't know where Limelight. I don't know where Limelight is. I haven't seen Limelight. Who told me this? It's a fact. It's a fact. It was a black man that created the white man. A black man created the white man. Matter of fact, a black man that is a part of the original tribe of Israel. He was the one that created white people. White people is about 4,000, 5,000 years old. White people wasn't always here. White people wasn't here. Back when Jesus Christ was alive, white people was not here. It was not white people here during Jesus' times. During Jesus' time, it was the original Hebrews. It was the original Jews. It was the original Native Americans. White people was not here during the Jesus Christ era at all. White people got created after Jesus. Look it up. It's a known fact. White people wasn't always here. White people was created. White people was actually created from the incubators. They was actually created from the ground. Black people wasn't. So, a lot of white people, they don't want to hear that kind of truth, because this is why white people was made the way that they were made. They was made in ego. They was made in power, because when the black man created the white man, he made the black. See, the reason why the black man created the white man, because the man that created the white people, he wanted to be the leader and the representation of Israel. See, the real children of Israel don't have a God. We don't have a king. We don't have a leader. But this particular person that is part of Israel, he wanted to be the leader of Israel. He wanted to be the God of Israel. But the true Israel don't have a God. So what he did was he created people. He created the white man. But the way he created white people existed, but they didn't. What he did was he went up in the Caucasus Mountains and he saw these beings. He saw these animals that was up in the mountains. Y'all want me to go there? Because black people wasn't really created from monkeys. Let's put that out there right now. Black people wasn't created from monkeys. White people look more like monkeys than black people. When the last time you seen a monkey with big ass lips and big ass nose? Monkeys don't have lips. When the last time you seen a white person that had full lips? Black people got big noses. Why you think all the Egyptian pyramids, they cut all the noses off? Because we always had bigger nose. Black people always had bigger nose. We always had fuller lips. Black people was not made from animals. We wasn't made from monkeys. White people were. They was the animals in the cages in the Caucasus Mountains. Black people was beneath. They was under the sun. This is why we are children of the sun, because the way we was created by the sun. The sun created us. The energy of the sun created us. The white man was in the cage. He don't know nothing about the sun. This is why when the white man get under the sun, it burns him up. They were actually animals that was up in the Caucasus Mountains in the cages. If you look at a monkey don't have no lips. Look at a white man and a white woman. They don't have no lips. Look at a monkey's nose. Look at a white man's nose. So they try to fuck black people up, making it seem like, oh, y'all made from monkeys. No, the fuck we ain't. We never been made from monkeys. No, we don't. Y'all indeed was made from the exact monkey. But they have been lying to, and it's funny because when I used to go on live on TikTok, they used to ban my lives. When I talk about black people and white people this way, they will always ban my live because white people got offended by that. Now, why would white people get offended by this information that I'm giving out? The reason why a white man would get offended, the reason why a white people would get offended by what I'm saying right now, because they was made to be ego. They were made to be leaders. They was made to be in charge. They were made to be gods. Because once the black man of Israel created them, he taught them everything they knew to be inferior. So when they came down from the cages, they came and they took over the Israels. So they basically flipped it to where though now black people was now in the cages. And the white man is walking under the sun and controlling everything. And the black people are basically the one in the cages now. When indeed it was flipped. The white man was actually in the cages, and the black people were the guards of the land running the world. Now it's flipped to where the white people, the white man is now, this is why everything the white man touch, he steals it, he takes it. White people really don't have any culture. They don't really have anything that they own. They steal everything. So it's a very sensitive subject. Because every time when I talk about the woman, like when I talk about the woman and the true essence of the woman and who the woman really is, they used to ban my live. They used to ban my live so much on TikTok until they restricted me forever. Like I went through 10 pages on TikTok. Like the page that I got right now on TikTok, that is my 10th page. And I'm trying not to speak real deeply on that page, because once that page is done, I'm not even creating another page. So that page right there, I'm not even putting a lot of my truth. But I went through 10 pages and I had as much as 40,000 people following me on TikTok at one point. My first page, I had 27.5. That got banned. That was my second page. My fourth page, I had 40,700, and they banned it. They banned it. And every time when I talk about the woman, they ban my lives. Every time when I talk about who black people really are, they ban my life. Every time when I talk about Jesus Christ, they ban my lives. And they banned me so many times until TikTok restricted me completely for ever going on live ever again. So when I had my 40,000, my page that had my 40,000, that page had me restricted from going on live. And I used to make quite a few viral videos, and people used to always request, won't you go on live? And I would say I can't. But this was during the time when I wasn't giving all my energy to YouTube. I wasn't really posting on YouTube at all.
What are you doing?
On live.
Oh,
What do you want?
I need you to go down to Walgreens.
For what?
To get my medicine. Before they close at 8. That's precious.
So and ever since they banned my page that had over 40,000, every page, and that was my fourth page. Every page after that, my page been deeply shadow banned. So my 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, including my 10th page, all been shadow banned. Once I get up to like almost 400, they'll ban my page. A lot of the videos that I was making wasn't making it on the For You. Like right now, I just made it to 500 followers on my YouTube. And that's a great accomplishment. Because I haven't had 500 followers in over 2 years. Because every time when I get up to at least 350 to 400, they will ban me. And I'm like, golly. And I'm not even giving like deep wisdom yet. So for me to be at 500, that's like 1,000 followers to me. I made it that far. I am so shocked right now that I made it to 500 followers. I am so shocked. Because I know for a fact I ain't going to make it to 1,000. I haven't seen 1,000 followers in over 2 years. If I make it, because my page is so shadow banned right now. It's like know who I am. It's like TikTok know me. I don't know what it is, but it's like TikTok know Ajita. And it's funny because I see a lot of people that make videos like me. But when it comes down to me, they so hard on me. But it be other content creators that be speaking the same exact thing that I'm speaking. And they got thousands of followers and hundreds of thousands of views. But when I talk about it, my shit get banned, muted, shadowed. And like, what the hell? And I realized what it is. I realized what it is. I realized that the reason why and I can honestly see what it is. The reason why that they shadow ban me and they ban my page because I give a different perspective than other people. A lot of these woke creators that is on TikTok or whatever, they all think of the same exact thing. They all speak of the same exact thing. But the fact that I am a seer, I am a watcher, and I can see beyond what they trying to tell me, when I make a video, I go deeper into what it really is. I actually give a different perspective to where do a lot of people, I used to get a lot of people come on my page and say, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about it like that. And I used to get that a lot. And I get it a lot now on my page that I have now. And I think that's the reason why TikTok really don't like me. Because I give people a different perspective, a different way of thinking. And that's the only thing that I try to do. I don't try to convert anybody from not believing in. Because if you are a Christian or a religious person, I don't want to convert you. If you want to die a Christian or religious person, do you. You know, that's your business. But the only thing that I try to get people to do is think. Think outside the box. Think abroad. Use your mind. Use your brain. Start putting two and two together. Start asking questions. Start utilizing your brain cells. Start utilizing your consciousness. Start asking certain questions. Start looking at things differently. Because I notice a lot of people are very narrow-minded. They need to be guided. They need to be shown. So the only thing that I've been trying to do since 2020 is to get people to think outside the box. Like, start asking these questions. Instead of always asking these questions, start asking those questions. Instead of thinking it this way, think about it that way. And this is why a lot of people, this is why TikTok don't like my ass. Because I get people to think outside the box. Like, think about it that way. You know what I'm saying? Get, like, go within. Go within. And a lot of people that sees what I'm doing, they don't like me. Cause they don't, a lot of people that sees what I'm doing, they don't like me. And the reason why they don't like me is because they see that I'm trying to get people to think a certain way. No, I'm not a witch. I'm not a witch at all. I'm definitely not a witch. I'm definitely not a witch. But I don't get called witch because I have black hair. I didn't always have black hair. My natural hair color is actually red. Like, my natural hair color is actually like a champagne burgundy red. I had a very weird color. I had a red burgundy, like blonde sandy brown. My hair color was definitely nowhere near jet black. And it just that the fact that my hair color, the reason why I dyed my hair jet black, my hair been jet black since I was 13. And the reason why I dyed the jet black because I was teased so bad in school because of the way that I looked. I thought that if I dyed jet black, it'll make me look more blacker. So the fact that I was always teased and made fun of looking like everything other than black, I thought if I dyed my hair black, it would make me look blacker. And when I dyed my hair black, it made me look even more weirder. I'm like, damn, there's nothing I can do. So I always stood out. Even when I tried to fit in. When I tried to fit in, I stood out even more. So that's when I got to the conclusion, you know what, IG, to stop trying to fit in and just be you. So I could never fit into crowd. Because every time when I tried to fit in, I would stand out more. So now I'm at a time in my life, I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I definitely don't have Irish in me. If I do, it's very little. I don't have Irish in me at all. I don't have Irish in me at all. I don't see nothing Irish going on up in here. Actually, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't know what it is I see. I'm gonna be honest. I see a black woman. That's what I see. When I look at myself, I see a black. I think the reason why I see a black woman is because my mother's is black. Like my mother, she's a chocolate woman, and even though I don't know exactly who my biological father is and what he was mixed with or anything, I really don't know him. I really don't know nothing about him. I've heard stories of who I've different people that knows my father told me that they thought he was a white man. Some people say they thought that he was an Indian man. Some people thought that he was an Italian man. So I really don't know. But I grew up around black people. Well, when I came to Baltimore, before I came to Baltimore, I grew up with white people. Like before I came to Baltimore City, I grew up around white people. I grew up listening to Phil Collins, Bette Midler, the Beach Boys, uh, New Kids on the Block. I grew up listening to white people music. All my friends were white. And when I came to live in Baltimore, when I got around black people, they really treated me like shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. But when I was around white people, they didn't treat me no kind of way. I don't know if they thought that I was white. I don't know what it was, but when I was around white people, because where I grew up at, it wasn't that many white families with children, and all of my white friends, they treated me cool. I had long red hair. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to wear a brand name, and everything was cool. But when I moved in the city, being around black people in the hood in the ghetto, they reminded me every day of my life how different I was. They didn't like the way I talk. They didn't like the way I look. They didn't like the way my hair looked. They didn't like my cheekbone. They didn't like my eyes. They didn't like shit. I couldn't even talk without being made fun of. And I'm like, wow. And that's when I began to notice that I was different. But when I was raised around white people, I never thought that I was different. Because they never treated me different. But when I went in the city, being around black people, black children rather, they was like, you ain't black. Like I ain't black. Are you sure I ain't black? They're like, no, you ain't one of us. I'm like, well then who am I? My mother black. It was bad. It was bad. Thank y'all for the gifts. I know I was talking. Thank y'all for the gifts and the likes and everything. I know I was running off with the mouth and everything. Y'all gotta forgive me. But thank y'all for the gifts. I really appreciate it. But for real, and black people treated me bad. They did. It was bad. Cause when I was raised around white people, wearing brand name wasn't essential. I could just be my natural self. Having a little light voice, you know what I'm saying? It was cool. I didn't have to wear brand name because nobody around me wore brand name clothes. The school that I went to, it was predominantly white, and I blended in. I ain't never got made fun of. It was cool, and then the music that I listened to was white people music. So I would go to my friend's house. They were white. I would go into they embraced me with love. I'm like, okay. But I knew I was black because my mother black, my father black. But all my friends were white. Everything about me was white. And I never got treated bad by white people. But when I moved in the city, I got humbled real quick. Like, I'm like, oh my goodness. And that's where all the hell broke loose at, moving in the city. And it took me a long time to, because I never really experienced prejudice, racism. I experienced, um, when I really experienced racism and prejudice, I think I was like 12 years old when I first experienced it. And when I first experienced it, I didn't even get mad. I was like, fuck them. They don't want to play with us, fuck them. So so I did experience racism and prejudice. But what gets me, you know what's funny? Is that when they first saw me, they was playing with me and everything. They was playing with me. They played with me for a couple of weeks. They played with me for a couple of weeks. We was cool. Even their parents was actually cool with me. They allowed me in their backyard and everything. Their parents saw me. But one day my mother came and got me. And my mother came to the gate, and one of the boy parents was outside. And I didn't even know that their parents was racist. So when my mother came to got me, to come get me, she said, I came to get my daughter. And they let me out and everything. So the next day when I came over to their yard to play with them, the girl came and said, oh, you're not allowed to come and play with us anymore. You're not allowed in our yard anymore. And I'm like, why not? And she was like, because my mother found out that you were really black. I mean, so what the fuck you thought I was before? So when they found out that I was actually black, when they saw my mother, they didn't allow me to play with their children anymore. And I'm like, y'all can't play with me? They was like, no, we're not allowed to play with you. You're not allowed in our yard anymore. That was my first time experiencing that. And by me being 12, I didn't know how to read a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to do that. I was still in a child mind. I wasn't hurt by it. I was like, well, in my mind, I was saying, fuck you then. But I couldn't say it because I didn't know how to express myself then. So I was like, okay. So I just went back home and played with my brother and my sister. And that's why I said I was like, let me go back in time with the mind that I have today. I would be dead. I would be dead, but they did not want me in their yard, all because they saw my mother. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But yeah, but a lot of the people that knows me, they be like, you know, the fact that you look white, you don't really look black. You can actually go outside of your race. Cause I've never dated outside. I've never dated outside of a black man before. Never been interested. And I don't want y'all to think no way about me. And I don't want y'all to think ill about me after I say what I'm about to say. Because a lot of people think that I am racist. And a lot of people think that I am prejudiced. But I'm not. But I am one of those ones that believe that blacks should stay with blacks. And whites should stay with whites. And Japanese should stay with... I believe that people should stay within their own race. I don't believe that we should go outside of our own race. I believe that black people should stay with blacks. It's nothing wrong with being friends with one another and being cordial with one another and learning each other backgrounds and history. But at the end of the day, I think that races should not mix. I don't. I think that white people should stay within their race when it comes down to mergers and breeding. And black people should stay within their race when it comes down to breeding and mergers. And Japanese should stay within their race. And now, there's nothing wrong with us getting along, going outside in the backyard, having cookouts together, loving one another. But when it comes down to breeding and bringing life into the world, we shouldn't mix our children up. And honestly, a lot of people don't like it when I say that we're black people. To be real honest, black people are the main race that should never mix. We have a gene in us that we should never mix breed. This is why when the white man used to so-called slave the black women, this is why they purposely had sex with the black woman. Because the white man knew at that time that black people really are not supposed to mix breed. Black people really supposed to stay within their own people. This is what gives us power. And the white man knew that. This is why the white man started raping the black woman. Because the white man was fully aware that black people are not supposed to mix breed. So what they did was they breeded with us so they can have a piece of us. They was even eating black people. I ain't gonna go there. But yes, this is why you got so this is why every black person got a white person. If you go deep down their ancestral history, every black person right now has a white person that is a part of their family. I don't give a damn if you blacker than tar. You got a white person that was in your family because they basically mixed breed us on purpose because they wanted to be a part of who we were, of who we are. So they breeded with us. They tried everything to be like us. So the fact that they couldn't be like us, they breeded with us and had children that was like us. It's a lot. It's a lot. So every black person that exists got a white person. If you go deep down that tree, it's a white man or a white woman somewhere in that tree. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So I that's why now I try my best. That's why now I I get along with everybody because a lot of people, oh, that's prejudice. What you saying? That's racist. What you saying? I'm like, it's not racist. I get along with white people more than black people. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I get along with more white people than black people. I do. I believe that is because white people think I'm really white. A lot of white people, when they come around me, they think I'm white, and I get along with white people. Like the majority of the jobs that I've had, I worked around nothing but white people, and they never treated me ill at all. I get along with white men. I get along with white people just fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean I'm gonna murder you because I get along with you. It doesn't mean I'm gonna open up my legs to you because I get along with you. No. That's why, you know, I I just think that we should just stay in it because it's confusing the kids. It's confusing your children. So it's like you got a lot of mixed children out here that is black, that is white, that is black and Chinese, that is Indian, and it doesn't confuse the child. But if you are, it's like you have to choose. So if I'm a mixed woman and I got a black father and a white mother, but I look more white, is it my fault that I want to live a white life instead of a black life? And I have a black father, but I choose to live my life as a white woman. I don't want to be considered black. What do that make me? Now, what if I decide that I want to live my black side and I don't really want to represent my white side? What do that make me then? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what if I was Puerto Rican and white? And I really don't want to represent my white side. I want to represent my Puerto Rican side. I want to be around Puerto Ricans. I only want to deal with Puerto Ricans. What do that say about my white side? Did that make me be in denial? You know what I'm saying? What if I don't want to deal with the poor? I just want to be white. That makes me a traitor? So it's like I don't want. This is what happens when you mix breed, and a lot of parents, a lot of people doesn't think about that when they be having sex with all different. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with getting along with each other, but we don't think what our actions can do with our off breed. Like all my life, I've had to explain is I'm mixed. What is my ethnic background? What is my cultural background? Is I'm Asian? Is I'm Brazilian? Is I'm Puerto Rican? Is I'm white? Is I'm black? You know how that make me feel? And then when white men come up to me and they give me time and play, I'm like, no, I'm good. And then a lot of my family, you should date a white man. You part white. I'm like, I don't know that for a fact. That because I'm white as hell doesn't mean nothing. Just like you can be black, doesn't mean shit. That's because we all black, doesn't mean we all the same. That's because we all black, it doesn't mean we the same. So it's like, it creates conflict in your children's lives. And a lot of people, they don't think about that. So it's not, Bye, have a great day. Have a great day, I'm glad you can't take no more truth. Because a lot of times, if people can't take the truth, a lot of times when people hear the absolute truth, it burns their ears. That's why when Christ returned, all of the children that is children of the Son, that is children of Christ, when they talk, it's going to be like fire coming out of their mouths. Because the truth that they are speaking is going to be like fire. This is why they talk about the two witnesses in Revelations. See, the two witnesses is already on earth. The two witnesses is not going to be just two people walking all over the earth spreading truth. The spirit of the two witnesses is going to be in millions of people. So the two witnesses is not going to literally be two witnesses on earth that's going to go all over the earth and speak knowledge to the people. It's going to be the spirit of the two witnesses that's going to have the truth in them. And they're going to be all over the earth. There's going to be millions of them that got the spirit of the two witnesses in them. And they're going to be all over the earth spreading truth. And when they speak, it's going to be fire. Because when that truth come out of their mouth, it's going to burn that ass up. Just like right now, I'm speaking truth. A lot of people can't take that heat. They can't take that fire. So they're gonna have to leave out the room. It's getting too hot in here. So if you can't take the heat, get out. Because you already letting me know who you are. Yeah, we all have white. We all have white in us. I don't give a damn how black you are. You can look at your grandmother, your great-grandmother, your great-great-great-grandmother. Believe me, it's a white man in there somewhere. It's a white woman in there somewhere. Just go down that family tree deep enough. You be like, damn. I got a white great-great-great-great-grandfather? Yes, you do. White is all outside. Yes, you do. I got a white great-great-great-great-grandmother. Yes, you do. You got white cousins and everything. Who was you talking about, Molly? I mean, Molly always come in my life and always, every time when Molly come in my life, I be so confused by Molly. It's like Molly confuses me. That's why I haven't blocked Molly yet. Cause Molly is, let me put it in a nice way. Molly reminds me of a sheep. Molly reminds me of a sheep. And some people on this earth, let me tell you this. Some people on this earth, they need someone to guide them. They need someone to lead them. So I call these lost sheeps. You got different kinds of sheeps on this planet. You got some people that is sheep of Christ. They're pure, because sheeps are actually pure animals. When you think of a sheep, you think of the purity. You think of virgin. Sheep is actually a beautiful thing. You got some sheep that is sheep from the Christ, that they are led by Christ. You got some sheep that are large sheep, where though they are led by the wrong Christ. They are led by the Antichrist. These sheep are led by the Antichrist. You got some sheep that is led by Christ itself. Now, the sheeps that is led by Christ, they don't really need a leader. They don't really need a God. They don't really need a savior. But the sheep that needs a leader, that needs to be led, that needs to be guided, these are the lost sheep. Because they don't know who they are yet. So when I think,
Can I turn this on?
huh?
Can I turn this on?
Turn what on? Hell no. Go in your room. It's cooler in your room. Go in your room and see how I feel in your room for a second.
No.
Why not?
I don't want to be in there.
Why not? Why not?
I don't want to be in there.
Why not? You don't like your room no more? Why not? It's colder in there. You don't want to go in there and lay for like 5 minutes? You sure? Because I actually went in your room. It's actually cooler in your room than it is in here. It's warmer in here. Hear me? Let me feel your head. Your fever gone down. Oh my goodness, your fever gone down real good. Your fever gone down. You thirsty?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can you give me some ice?
You want me to go downstairs and get you some ice? You better go down and get your own damn ice. Hey. Go wipe your mouth. Huh? You drooling everywhere. Wipe your mouth. Oh my goodness. You got some people. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all. I was so busy looking at my son. I can't believe they have a gift 6-7. They come up with anything. They come up with anything, don't they? They got a gift 6-7. Like, thank you, Mega. Mega super dude. I look okay right now. You should have saw me yesterday and day before yesterday. Day before yesterday. I look like a old dried up white woman right now. I look plain Jane right now. I was just telling my family, I gotta get me in some sun. Cause I'm anemic. And the fact that I'm anemic, I'm more pale than anything. Cause I didn't know that when you are anemic, it actually makes you pale. It makes you bright. I didn't know that. And when being anemic, the winter is my enemy. Being anemic, the winter season is like the demon to me. It's like the devil. Like, I hate winter. I do not like winter. I'd rather deal with summer and fall time. Summer and fall. But winter, spring is okay. But around the end of April, like the end of April going into May 1st all the way up until September, like the end of September, I thrive in between May 1st and October the 1st, I thrive. I'm cool. But the middle of October all the way up until the end of April, I stay in the house. Like right now, I went outside to the store. I went to the store and I went to the store to get me my coffee. And I haven't been outside in a long time. And my ears was like throbbing. My face was freezing cold. I'm like, I gotta go my ass in the house. I felt like I was gonna die. I cannot be outside at all. And I'm trying to work on, I can't stand the cold. I need sun. I need sun. And it's funny because I'm the only one in the house that can sit under the sun. Like during the wintertime, during the summertime, I can literally sit in the sun. Like sit under it and I be burning up, but it do not bother me. I can literally sit under the sun. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna be burnt like a motherfucker. Cause I get burnt. I look brown. I look like a piece of steak. I get red when I sit under the sun. Not I get like dark brown copper red when I don't look red like blood red like I have a second degree burn, but I get copper red. I look weird, but I can sit under the sun for a long time and it do not bother me. Like last summer when my family was in the house, they couldn't sit outside in the sun. It was too strong for them. They didn't like it. I'd sit outside in the sun and it would not bother me. The only problem that I had was that when I looked towards the sun, the rays would hurt my eyes. But that heat, it didn't bother me at all. Really? I know. I don't want my son around me because I know he's gonna try to get me sick again. And I'm trying to tell you, I am so glad that I don't know what kind of flu this is. I'm trying to tell you, I don't wish what I had on nobody. You all right, man? Won't you get up and walk around? Get up and walk around the house. Because you haven't really ate nothing in 2 days. You've been in the bed. Your father came over here. Your father, when he saw you, he looked at you like, damn, I know he was that sick. Because you looked sick. So won't you get up? Get up and get some energy. Yeah, get up. Get up and walk around the house. Get up and walk around the house. And one thing about my son, he got his father's eyes. I can admit, I can admit I got nice looking. I can admit I got fine ass. I ain't gonna lie, my son father, he fine as hell. And he got the most gorgeous eyes. My son father, because my son father, he's mixed with Scottish. He's Scottish and black. And my son father got the most gorgeous eyes. I be like, God, if you wasn't such an asshole, I would be with you. He got the most gorgeous eyes. And my son has his eyes. If you look at my son's eyes, it's like, oh, I love my son's eyes. And when my son is sick, he looks so, I don't know. I know my son, once he start really getting into girls, they're going to really be mesmerized with his eyes. And then if he have a voice like his father, ugh. Because my son has a fairly deep voice anyway. Where your phone at, man? Hey. I don't know what I am, Limelight. Hell no, I ain't with his ass. I refuse to go back to my son father. We're not compatible. Me and my son father, we are definitely not compatible. We get along, but we don't. It's like we have created, me and my son father, we created the kind of relationship where though we don't trust each other. Because when we met each other at the wrong time. I was 25 and he was 35. And at that time, we was in different places. I wanted what I wanted. He wanted what he wanted. And the way we wasn't opposite because we really loved each other, but we just wasn't there in sync. And I didn't trust him. I didn't believe a lot of the things that he told me. He don't believe a lot. It's like we grown to not really trust each other. And to this day, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. And he don't trust me. But we love each other. And I know that if he had a choice, he would be with me. but we don't trust each other. We have to grow to learn how to trust each other. And my trust for him is gone. I don't think I would ever trust him. And I don't mean trust him where he gonna cheat on me. Because if me and my son father was together, I know that he would be faithful to me. That one thing I can say about my son father, even though he an asshole, I know he would never cheat on me. I know that for a fact. If I was with my son father, I know for a fact that he would never cheat on me. Because my son father is extremely attractive to me. I know he would never cheat on me. I can walk and be like, no, I know he ain't going nowhere. I got him wrapped around my fingers. It's just that my son father, he's the type that he speaks off of his emotions. If he's feeling good, he gonna speak good. If he's feeling evil, he gonna speak evil. It's like he speak off of based on his what his emotions is, and I can't trust that. And no, but I know that if we was to be together, I wouldn't have to worry about infidelity in our relationship. I know he would be faithful to me. I know he would be loyal. I know he would never cheat. I know that for a fact. I put that on the Bible. I know that for a fact. That's one man that I know would never cheat on me. He wouldn't even have a desire to look at another. I know that for a fact. And he knows that. He knows that I know that. But other than that, I don't want to be with his ass. Fuck no. We would be arguing every day. We would be arguing every day. Because things got to be his. He's an Aries. I'm a Sagittarius. And he's the type where though Aries and Sagittarius don't mix. Because it's like he's stuck. I don't know. I ain't getting into it. I don't even want to talk about it there because I don't have to call my phone. Because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to think about him or talk about him. Next thing you know, his punk ass calling my damn phone. So let's not talk about his ass. But let's just say we not compatible. We are, but we isn't. I don't want to talk about it no more. But I don't know. Right now I'm not gonna say that I enjoy being single, but what I will say is that I'm waiting. I've never been with the Taurus. I've been with the Scorpio. I've been with the Cancer. I've been with a Sagittarius. Sagittarius men get on my fucking nerves. Sagittarius men and Capricorn men, fuck no. Never. And they say you're not supposed to really judge people by their signs, but Sagittarius and Capricorn men can kiss all the way up to root. Fuck no. If I meet you and you tell me you're a Capricorn or a Sagittarius, never. Never. Especially November men Sagittarius. November Sagittarius men, fuck no. And I'm judging. Hell no. Never will I ever. I don't have a problem with Scorpio men. It's just that Scorpio men, in my opinion, Scorpio men, they just too secretive. They want you to open up to them, but they don't want to open up to you. Scorpio men get on my damn nerve. They want you to, they want you to open up to them, but they can't open up to you. It's almost like, what the hell you want me to open up to you for? You can't open up to me. Scorpio men, honestly, between the Sagittarius woman and the Scorpio man, sexuality, they would cling to each other. Sexually, a Sagittarius woman and a Scorpio man sexually, it would be magic. It would be sparks. Because the fact that a Sagittarius woman sexually, she's very outgoing. Sexually, a Sagittarius woman is free. She's very free spirit sexually. A Sagittarius woman sexually don't mind exploring. And a Scorpio man is very seductive. So a Sagittarius man, a Scorpio man and a Sagittarius woman sexually would have a great intense sexual relationship. It would be a perfect relationship. But a Sagittarius woman has to have a freedom. And it's not that Sagittarius women, they cheat. It's just that a Sagittarius woman got to be with a man that allows her to breathe, that allows her to be her individual self. And a Scorpio man is stuck in structure. A Scorpio man is stuck in ways and is programmed to be in certain ways. And a Sagittarius man and a woman, they will always bump heads because a Sagittarius man is structured to be a certain way. A Sagittarius woman, she can wake up one day and want eggs and wake up the next day and want bacon with no eggs. Sagittarius women are very unpredictable. That's why we are such extravagant lovers. That's why a lot of people really don't like Sagittarius women, because we are very indecisive. It's not that we are indecisive, it's just that we never have our mind set on one thing all the time. We like to explore different things. And the one thing I can say I do, I'm not a cheater though. These men, they get on my damn nerves. These men, it's like they take things so serious, but they're not serious. But they want everything with you to be serious, but they're not serious. It's like they want you to cater and pamper to them. To me, these men, they act like fucking babies. They want you to cater to them. But when it comes down to them catering to you, they do it to an extent. They act like little ass babies. They gotta analyze every fucking thing. And every time when they analyze something, they be wrong. How the fuck you analyze that and you wrong? These men get on my damn nerve. I don't even want to get into the signs, but I can't do it. So right now, I don't mind exploring new things. I don't mind exploring new things, but I can't deal with no Capricorn man. I can't deal with no Sagittarius man. Sagittarius man, I can deal with a Scorpio man, especially right now. Because I'm trying to tell you, my sex life is fucked. So I wouldn't mind dealing with a Scorpio man right now. Because he will only be good for one thing. But I already know me and that Scorpio man is not going to last. But I could use him right now. I can use a Scorpio man right now. But other than that, that's all he's going to be good for. But Sagittarius men and Capricorn men, fuck them.
Oh, she don't mind me.
No, you can come here. What's up? I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. I can't deal with it. I can't believe I have so much gray in my hair. And I'm mad that I'm getting gray. And I'm mad that it's coming a lot. Because I don't think I lived the life to have gray. Because I always, hey, Candy, how are you? I feel like when you have gray in your hair, it's because you lived that life to where though it's time for your gray to come. You have experienced enough stuff. You went through enough stuff. So when gray comes, it basically means experience. I haven't experienced really nothing that I wanted to yet. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. I'm not ready for gray yet. You know, I'm not ready for all that. Look at all this damn gray in my fucking head. Like, damn, I don't want no gray yet. And one thing about being spiritually awakened is that spiritually, I feel like I'm about 80 to 100 years old. Spiritually, I feel old. And I think because of the knowledge and the wisdom that I have and what I'm able to do now, I feel old. I feel ancient. But physically, I feel like I'm about 25 years old. I feel like I'm about 20 years old. I got the stamina where though if I was to get with a 25-year-old dude right now, I will have more energy than he does. But spiritually, I feel ancient. I feel old. And it's like, it's a very, being spiritually awakened is very conflicting. And the fact that I feel old I don't feel old whereas though I don't have no energy. I just feel like, because when you become spiritually awakened, you get a lot of knowledge and wisdom out of nowhere. It's like you get enlightenments, or what they call it, downloads, and it makes you feel old because you know so much more. Like if I was to be around people that is not spiritually awakened, and if I was to talk to people, they think I have a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and my whole mannerism and the way I speak make me feel like I'm old because of the knowledge and the wisdom and the output and the input that I have. But I feel like I'm about 20 years old. I don't feel 43 at all. I look 43. My hair looks 43, but I don't feel 43. That's why I'm gonna date me a 25-year-old. I'm gonna get me a 25-year-old man before I turn. I'm gonna get me a 25-year-old man. I'm gonna exploit that. I'm gonna wear his little ass out. Yes, I am. I'm gonna get me a young man. And I ain't no cougar either. A cougar take care of men. I ain't paying a man to be with me, cause I'm broke. I'm gonna have to meet me a young man that got a job. He gonna have to take care of my ass. Cougars, they get with younger men and they pay them to be with them. No, I ain't gonna be no cougar. I'm gonna need a younger man and he gonna have to pay my ass. Like, look, I'm broke. I don't want no job. You gonna have to take care of me. You gonna have to take care of me. I ain't getting no damn job. Hell no. You got a lot of these women out here. Me and my mother were just watching a TV show yesterday. This 65-year-old woman, she was married to a 35-year-old man. She fell in love with him. She was rich. She was taking care of that man. That man got so damn greedy. He poisoned her. But luckily she made it through, but she had to give her arms and legs cut off. But he poisoned her. I'm like, this woman was giving you everything that you wanted. You ain't need a one for nothing. She bought him a BMW, gave him $100,000 just to put in his own account. I mean, she was spoiling him like a child. He got greedy and tried to kill a bitch. Like, damn, what more do you want? See, I ain't one of them. If I get with a younger dude, he gonna buy me a BMW. He gonna be putting $100,000 in my account. I don't got no damn money. Hell no. He gonna be taking care of me. But anyway, I'm going to get off of this live. I just wanted to get on live and see how y'all was feeling. See how y'all doing. See how y'all doing. See how y'all was feeling. Because today is Monday. And yeah, me and my mother, we was like pissed off. Like, this woman was taking care of him like a child. How you gonna? Cause she had a big life insurance, so that's what he tried to kill her for. I'm like, man, and his dumb ass got caught, cause they found out that she had poison in the system, and it was the poison in the system that he was giving her that caused her to lose her limbs. So they was like, and then when they would talk to him about it, because they got married, he was very nonchalant, like he didn't even give a fuck. So they was like, that's weird to find out that your wife is about to lose both of her arms and legs, and you talking like you don't really care. So they started putting two and two together, like, that's weird. So that's when they did some investigation, and they realized that he was poisoning her. And she had a big-ass life insurance policy, and she put him on it. Like, damn, that was some good-ass dick. I don't want that kind of dick. I'm sorry. If I put you on my life insurance, that's shit. I don't mind getting the kind of dick to where as though, you know, I get dumb. I let you cheat here and there and let you get away with it. I'd be dumb like that. But putting you on my motherfucking life insurance policy, hell no. It ain't all that. Hell no. I let you cheat. You know what I'm saying? I probably let you get away with cheating a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Making me look like a fool a couple of times. I can allow you to manipulate me and you think I let you get away with that. You know what I'm saying? Because the dick is good. You know what I'm saying? The money good, I guess. I let you get away with that. But putting you on my damn life insurance? Hell no, I don't want that kind. Fuck that. If I ever get a man and his dick is so good I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put him on you. You wanna get on my life insurance just in case I die? I'm gonna leave his ass. Fuck that. Cause what if cause you know you can die having sex. You can die having what if one day we actually having sex and he fucked me so hard till I die? You ever thought about that? You got all these women out here putting these men on these life insurance policies and he fucked you to death. And don't nobody think about that. You can actually get fucked to death. And believe me, I wouldn't mind dying having sex. You know how many men died on top of their girlfriend? They just died. They had a heart attack on top of their woman. That shit can happen to females too. Pussy fall out. You having sex with your man, nothing, you know, your uterus and your ovaries laying on the bed and shit. You don't know how the fuck it got there. Like, fuck that. I don't want that kind. No, hell no. That's the reason why I can't deal with large men. This is the reason why I know what I got is good. Because I don't deal with men that's past 4 inches. See, I deal with small built men. This is why every time when I get a man, they love me sexually. They be like, oh my goodness, this shit is good. The reason why it's good, because I never had no man that stretched it out. I deal with lower ass men. If I ever get a man that's at least 6 inches, he killing me. If I had a man that's at least 6 inches or more, he'll fall deeply in love with me. He's like, man, I never had, because I'm used to dealing with small men. See, I know what I'm doing. I'll wait till I get a man that got a whole lot of money that can take care of me. And then he could be at least 6 or 7 inches and give it to him. It's going to fuck him up. Like, you know what? This is the best pussy I ever had. You fucking right. Because I'm setting my body up. When you get women that used to having 8, 9, 10 inches and shit, they finally meet that man that can take care of them. They shit all fucked up. It's like they'd be with the woman and take care of her, but they seeing somebody on the side. No. I've been preparing. I only deal with women that's at least 3.5, 5 inches long. See, I ain't stupid. Cause when I get that man that is able to take care of me and spoil me rotten, if he a little low, he be like, you know what? You fucking right. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, my body is set up. That's why every man that I have ever been with, they fall deeply in love with me. No bullshit. If I was to line up every last one of my exes, they all fell deeply in love with me first. All the ones that I was intimate with, they all fell in love with me first. Because once I put it on them, they were like, damn, you fucking right. Because I set my body up. My body is immune to small things. See, that's why I got a small mouth. My mouth can't even open up that big because I don't really put, what the fuck? I'm going to go there with y'all. I ain't going there with y'all. But let's just say I don't do that like that. But anything that did go in there was small. But if I ever get something big going in there, believe me, he going to love me. Like, god damn, she got a grip. See, I'm not used to big things going in there. See, if I was used to big things, I have a dent all up in my gums and shit. They be like, damn, no. Everything tight over here. Everything tight. You fucking right, Will. Everything tight over here. Hell yes. I'm setting my body up. Because when I meet that right man, he going to be like, when I meet the right man, he going to feel like how they say in the Bible, when you meet a wife, you meet a good thing. That's how he going to feel when he meet me. Like, then, this is a good thing right here. You fucking like the good thing. Everything about it is good. Hell yeah. I'm going to be good. All I'm going to do is lay. And then when you got it good like that, I do lay there. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you can tell when a woman got some real good stuff, cause they don't gotta do all that extra. All I gotta do is lay there. If a man know he got a woman that got some real good shit, just lay there. You don't gotta do shit else. You don't gotta do all the extra shit. And me, I'm lazy anyway. I just lay there. I ain't gonna lie, I just lay there. I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing that extra shit wear myself out. Hell no. You alright? Go walk around. I ain't wearing my damn stuff out. Hell no. By the time I start, I'm already tired. Too much damn foreplay with me. But anyway, I am for real. Too much foreplay going on. Yeah, like no, we don't gotta do all that. But right now, it can be a sport. Long as I ain't participating. It can be a sport. That's why my favorite position is missionary. I'm just laying there. Just lay here. I ain't gonna do shit else. I know this one dude, my homegirl, she told me that before her and her man get intimate, she gotta do all this extra shit. I'm like, shit, if you gotta do all that just to get him aroused up, then he don't like you. He don't like you at all. Cause if you really with a man and he's really attractive to you, all he gotta do is look at you and it's gonna ride. You gotta do all that extra shit just for him to get it up. He really don't like you. I'm trying to tell you that right now. I ain't doing all that extra shit. Hell no. Once I take off my clothes, if he ain't talking, he ain't happy. That I don't know what to do. You have to do what you gotta do, cause I ain't doing shit. Hell no. And then I can't wait to once I get my teeth fixed. Oh, it's a wrap. Once I get my teeth fixed, once I get my new mouth, ain't shit going in there. So if I get a man now, he better hurry up and get me now while my teeth fucked up now. Because once I get my teeth fixed, ain't shit going in there now. Ain't shit going in there. So I better hurry up and get a man now because I might put it in there every now and then. Because right now, my teeth a little fucked. I don't give a fuck. But once I get my whole new mouth, ain't shit going up in there. I ain't even sucking on no fucking lollipops. I don't even know what a fucking sucker is. I don't even know what a lollipop is. I ain't sucking on shit. So I'm trying to tell you. So that's why I'm trying to get a man now while my teeth is messed up. Because I don't mind right now. Because every now and then I might hook them up. Especially on payday. Payday, I hook them up. Birthdays, I hook them up. Special holidays, Valentine's Day, I got you. I'll hook you up. I ain't gonna lie. I'll hook you up. Make you feel appreciated. But once I get my teeth fixed, ain't shit going up in there. You ain't fucking my teeth up. Next thing I know, I got a dent all in my teeth and shit and stain all in my motherfucking teeth. Next thing you know, my teeth is chipped and shit. Hell no. You ain't fucking up my teeth. Hell no. I paid too much money for these because I don't want to get veneers. I want to get the porcelains. That's why my teeth is going to cost. That's why my teeth, in order to get a new mouth, is going to cost me over $50,000 because I don't want veneers. I want porcelains. So once I get my porcelains in, fuck that. Ain't shit going up in here. You barely might get a kiss. Like, well, hold up. Give me a tap. Hell no. Ain't shit going up in here. You ain't fucking up my damn teeth. Next thing you know, I got the crooked teeth and shit. Like, why your teeth crooked? Man, you don't even want to know. See, right now, it don't matter. Because my teeth, I got an overbite, underbite, is cracked shit. You couldn't tell the difference. You couldn't tell the difference at all. You don't know. But if I had straight teeth, next thing you know, I'm dealing with a man that shit all crooked and shit. What the fuck happened to your teeth? Man, I don't know. Shit. Hell no. You ain't fucking my damn mouth up. He walking around with a smile on his motherfucking face because he's raping my damn mouth every other night. Fuck you. You ain't raping shit over here. And men, they take advantage. Men, whenever you give them head, they take advantage. They want to stick the shit all down your throat and put your head. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You don't need that. You don't need a woman to put a whole damn, swallow the whole thing. You want it to disappear. Like, fuck that. All you need is the head sucked. That's all you need. The men want to take advantage. They want you to choke and shit. They want to see the balls hanging in the throat. Like, what? That ain't sex. That's abuse. That's abuse. That's not no sex. You should be able to just suck on the little head and be cool. They want you to, like, god damn, what the fuck is wrong with you? You wake up all dizzy and shit, jaws all sore and shit. Then they want to kiss you and shit. Like, man, I can't even pucker my lips up. You done fucked my whole damn mouth up. Let me get off of this live. Because I don't know why the hell I don't even know how the hell I got on this subject. I'm just saying. I can't do it. I can't, I can't do it. Fuck you. So that's why I need to do something now before I get my teeth. Because I'm going to get my goal right now in 2026 is to get me a man and get my teeth done. That's the two things that I'm worried about. For real. My main goal right now is to get my teeth done. I don't know how I'm going to get this money, but I'm going to get it. I don't know how I'm going to get it, but I'm going to get it. My goal is to get my teeth done and get me a man. I'm not going to settle, but I'm going to go out more. When it starts to get a little warmer, I'm going to start going out more. Because I believe that once I go out more, I'm going to find something. You know what I'm saying? I can't find nothing sitting in the house. So that's my two main goals for 2026. That's all I want. And even if I get my teeth fixed and don't get a man, I got to get one or the other. So if I don't get my teeth fixed and get a man, I'm cool. I just want one or the other. If I get both, oh my goodness, this is a wrap. So I'm going to get off of this live. And I want to thank all of y'all for joining my live. Make sure y'all follow me and subscribe. Make sure y'all join one of my groups. Make sure y'all stay in contact with me. Because I told my daughter that she can have my chicken box. And I really didn't mean to tell her that. I was being nice. But my son's father, when he came over here, he bought me a chicken box. And that chicken was so good, but I wasn't really in the mood to eat at the time. Because I was trying to entertain him so we can get the fuck up out of here. But I really did want it. And she ain't turned it down. So I'm going to try to go down there real quick and see that she actually touch it. Because I really don't want her to eat it. I don't know what made me even volunteer to tell her that she wanted it. See, that's the thing about being a mother. When you're the kind of mother like me, you just want your kids to have whatever they want. Even if you want them to say no. Like, I really didn't want her to have my damn chicken box. I said, look, I got a chicken box down there. Oh, you do? When she said that, I was like, damn, that's the first thing that went in my mind when she lit up. Like, oh, you do? I was like, damn, why you even volunteer that? Because my mother cooks spaghetti. And he asked me that I want anything to eat before he come over. I said, well, give me a chicken box. You know where I get it from. He said, all right. I'm like, damn, so if she eat my chicken box, then I am forced to eat spaghetti. Which I don't mind, but I really don't want no spaghetti. That's why I got to get me some money. And that person that sent me, somebody sent me money on my Cash App when I was on live the other day. And I actually went out and got me something to eat with it. So, yeah, I don't know who that person was, but somebody sent me money. And I went out and I got me, a cheesesteak meal. I don't know who that person was because that person didn't get in contact with me. So I don't know who that person was. But let me hurry and go downstairs before my daughter decides that she wants to eat it. So I want y'all to have a great Monday. I might get back on live. I don't know. I don't know. Today is Monday. I don't know. I might get back on live one day this week. But I need to get my following up. My goal. Hey, Mama.
Hello.
You just waking up? Give me a hug. Give me a hug. How are you? You okay?
Yeah.
This is my grandbaby.
Hi.
That's my grandbaby. That's my grandbaby. Your mother, did your mother eat my chicken box?
I don't know.
You don't know? Alright, I'm going to go downstairs and hope that she don't eat it. Because Wayne was over here. He bought me some chicken box and he bought me chicken box from Northeast Market. Your grandmother cooks spaghetti.
Spaghetti?
Yeah, you want some? Are you hungry?
No.
You're not hungry yet?
Mm-mm.
Are you feeling sick?
No.
Okay. Good. Yeah, that's my baby. That's my granddaughter. I still can't believe that I still can't believe that I'm a grandmother. Like, I can't believe that I'm a mother. Like, when I look at my children, I be like, I can't believe they came out of me. I look at them every day, like, especially when they call me mommy, ma, they yell, ma, mommy. I be like, I cannot believe I am a fucking mother. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they are now grown, it's like, wow, I'm a mother. And then when I see my grandbaby, she is like, I'm a grandmother. Like, I would have never thought that I would be a grandmother. I would have never thought that I would be a mother. I love it. I love it. I love being a grandmother. I don't want no more grandkids though, because I'm not gonna lie. Um, Being a grandmother is more expensive than being a mother, cause when my daughter had my granddaughter, I was working at the time, and this was the job that I had when I was making six figures. And I'm not gonna lie, I spoiled the living fuck out of my granddaughter. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I spoiled that motherfucking girl so bad until it was bad. My granddaughter is spoiled, like ass spoiled. And I haven't worked in a long time, and to this day I still do it. I don't know how I'm able to do it, but that's because she's so appreciative. Like, my granddaughter is so appreciative. And she know I'm not working. She know I don't got money like that. And the fact that she knows that, she always say, Jada, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. And that's what make me want to do the shit. I believe she know a little bit about reverse psychology. Because she like, Grandma, you don't got to do that. You don't got to do that. You don't have to buy me that. I'm good. I'm fine. I be wanting to do the shit more. I believe she working. I believe she working. These motherfucking kids, they know what they doing. Every time when she say, no, I don't want it, I want to give it to her more. When she say, Grandma, you don't need to do it, I want to do it. I'm like, God damn. So the next time when her little ass say, you don't got to do it, all right. I ain't gonna lie. I can't do it. I spoiled the, but I can't lie. I did it to both of my children. I did it to my son and my daughter too. That's why I always try to keep a good job. And I think the reason why that is because I was always a single parent. Like, my son's father wasn't always in his life. My daughter's father lived in New York, so he wasn't really present either. So I tried to make up being the mother and the father. So I knew I couldn't be a father to my children, but if I make up by giving them the life, the lavish life, then I would be good. And I worked my ass off. That's why now I don't want to work. I worked my ass off because I didn't want my kids to have a parent where, though they say that they saw their mother just lazy, not doing nothing, collecting a check, men running all up in the house. I never wanted my children to see me as being lazy and not doing anything. I wanted my kids to be motivated to where, though, when they see their mother, they don't see a man around her unless she being loved correctly. And I haven't had a man that can love me correctly yet, so they never really seen a stable man around me. But I'm telling you, this motherfucking year, they gonna see quite a few men, because old granny gonna be an old whore. You fucking right. I'm gonna make up for this lack of I told my son, I said, I'm gonna tell you this now, because my son's very overprotective. Don't be overprotective, because mom is gonna be all outside. Yes, the fuck I am. I'm gonna have Tom, Dick, and Harry up in this bitch. Yes, the fuck I am. Before I turn 44, I'm gonna get it in. I'm gonna break myself all the wide open. I'm gonna have Tom, Dick, Harry, Christopher, Lee, John. I'm gonna have all the motherfuckers up in here. Gita gonna get her swerve on, because I don't know what's gonna happen. We got wars going on. We got aliens and shit going on. We got creatures coming from all outer space. Oh, Jeter gonna get dick down this motherfucking year. I'm trying to tell you, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna have nothing but men coming all up in this. I always told my kids, y'all ain't going. This year, 2026, is gonna be the year of the Great Awakening, cause something gonna wake up in this damn body. I'm trying to tell you, this room is about to be all open. I'm trying to tell y'all, Judah ain't fucking around. I've been playing the nun for the last, 8 fucking months. I ain't being a nun no damn more. I'm about to break the fuck out in 2026. Cause I don't know when I'm gonna die. And believe me, when I die, I'm gonna die happy. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I might not gotten everything I want, But I tell you one motherfucking thing. I die with a fucking smile on my face because I'm shit. I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I always told my kid. I did. No bullshit. I can bring my kids in here right now. I always told my kids, look, don't be overprotective of me. Don't question me. If I tell y'all I'm going out and I ain't coming back to the mall, don't call my phone. I'm fine. If I feel like I'm in danger, I call you. But I'm trying to tell you, you don't gotta do all the extra shit because mom about to live her life. I'm gonna do something. And now that I'm aware that I'm about to be fucking all these NPCs because it's not that many Christ fans. It's not that many people like us. I'm about to be fucking all these clones and NPCs up in this motherfucker. Yes, I am. I'm about to be cloned out in 2026. If I never been aware of no NPCs, I'm about to get me an NPC dick this damn summer. It's nothing like having an NPC dick. Yes, the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck. Like shit, I don't give a fuck. It's nothing like having a sleeper cell NPC clone dick. Yes, the fuck. I'm gonna get dick down by I'm gonna have NPCs running all through this motherfucker like that, and I'm gonna be aware who they are. You can be dumb. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna have your dumb ass waiting in this motherfucking bed. That's the fuck I am. I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna have my back broken this motherfucking summer. I ain't sitting in no motherfucking house like no old maid. I'm gonna get fucked. Now that I got that out my system. Yes. I'm trying to tell y'all. I am not living like I'm 80 years old. And you laughing always. Always you laugh at every fucking thing. You laugh at anything. You just goofy. I'm telling y'all the truth. Live your life. Live your life. Because we don't know what's going to happen. Tomorrow a bomb can come down this bitch. Like, goddamn. And then to think about it, I had my son father over here today. If I would known that a bomb was going to come down this bitch tomorrow, I would have gave his ass something today. He bought me a chicken box too. He deserve a little ass. You know what I'm saying? Shit. He done gave me a chicken box and shit. And I could have gave him some ass and now a bomb coming here tomorrow. Like, damn, I could have gave him some ass for that chicken. You know what I'm saying? And Will, shut up, because you nasty too. So, that's fucked up though. Imagine the bomb come down this bitch and I had a man in here and he bought me a chicken box too. And I could have gave him some ass. Like, damn, I could have gave you some ass. Now I'm dead. Like, goddamn. I bet you the next time my son father come over here with a chicken box. I gotta put the phone. For real. For real. Let my son father come over here and he asked me, you want anything? You need anything? I'll let you know what I need when you get here, motherfucker. I'll let you know when you get here. Just let his ass buy me a chicken box next time. I'm like, look, we don't know what the mall gonna bring. So let's just come together. I'm about to get off this live. I'm about to get off. No, I am not gonna. No, that ain't gonna never work. Hell no. I give him some. No, I give him some. I will come up with a little something. Shit, I will come up with a little something, but I ain't gonna know. Hell no, that ain't gonna work. I be cussing his ass out all the time. But I'm going to get off of this live, and make sure y'all subscribe to me. And for all of the new people that subscribe to me, if you want me to subscribe back, go into one of my videos and let me know that you subscribe to me, so that case I can subscribe to you back. So if you subscribe to me and you want me to subscribe to you back, just go into any one of my videos and comment that you subscribed. And then I'm going to go on your page and I'm going to subscribe back to you so we can keep in contact. And, and make sure y'all stay in contact with me. Don't just subscribe to me and become a stranger. you know, because I'm not going to be a stranger on your page. So make sure y'all stay in contact with me, you know, and see how I'm doing, and I'll make sure I see how y'all doing. And I'm going to go downstairs and see what's going on. Because my sister, she was supposed to left tonight, her and her damn kids. And she's still here. And I'm like, well, ain't y'all supposed to be going home? Y'all had family members that come over your house for the holidays and they overstay, they welcome. I'm like, God damn, the fucking New Year's is over with. Ain't this the 5th? When the fuck y'all leaving? They still here. Like, God damn, when the fuck y'all going home? That's why when I get my own place, see, right now, me and my parents, before we moved into this house, I was about to get my own place again. But what happened was that my parents didn't have enough money to move on their own, because the house that they was living in, the house was real messed up. And it was because of the neglection of the landlord. So they wanted to move. They didn't have the funds to move. Because in Maryland, you got to have 3 times the amount of rent. So I was on the verge of moving from my house anyway. So me and my mother talked. And my mother, how come we just can't move back in together like we did? And I'm like, no, I really like my freedom. So I talked to my children about it. Like, how do y'all feel if, you know, we let y'all grandparents, we all move back in together? They was cool with it. So I found this house. So we got this house together. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I miss having my own house. I love my parents to death. I do. But I miss having my own. Because my parents, they get on my fucking nerves. And the reason why my parents get on my nerves is because when I had my own place, I never had company in my house. Like my sister, brothers, they never came to my house. Like if you wasn't invited and you knocking on my door, if I didn't invite you, your ass gonna be outside. And my sister and brother never came to my house because they never been invited. I never had events at my house because I had a badass house. The majority of the stuff that y'all see downstairs in this house, that's my shit. That's my big screen. That's my living room set. That's my shit. That's my shit. So I ain't had nobody in my motherfucking house because you ain't fucking up my house. You know what I'm saying? So I never had nothing going. I always went to their house. So the fact that I live with my parents, they always want parties and shit. I'm an introvert. I don't want nobody in my motherfucking house. But my mother always gotta have my sister in here. Me and my sister don't get along that well. Then my brother, he get on my fucking nerves. He keep like, then she be having parties and shit with Christmas parties and Thanksgiving even. I don't want that shit going on up in here. But we got this house together. All of our names is on the lease. And there's nothing I can really say. That's why I want my own shit. Because if I had my own shit, nobody would come in my house. That's why right now I really want to be back on my own. Because I would never have nobody in my damn house. Hell no. You ain't fucking up my motherfucking house. Hell no. In my last house, I had a badass house. Oh my goodness. My last house was black, white, and platinum. Oh my God. I had such a pretty ass house until every time when I did have company, they would take pictures of my house and they would do selfies and shit. Cause I had my house decked, and I moved out of the house because the landlord was a slum landlord, and for some reason the house started falling apart, and I was mad because the rent was a decent price. The rent was only $1,000 a month, and it was a huge ass 3-bedroom house. It was 1,800 square feet. It was a big ass 3-bedroom house. The bedrooms was huge. I had a big ass house, but for some reason the shit in the house started falling apart, and I really didn't want to leave. I'm only paying $1,000 because I got the house back in 2000, and I'm like, I love the house. The basement started leaking all the fucking time. It was bad. I'm like, fix this shit. And I started getting on. I'm like, I don't want to leave. I love this house. So the fucking heat kept fucking up all the time. I'm like, man. So it forced me to move. And I'm like, man, I got to move. And I didn't already deck the house out. So I'm like, man, this is some bullshit. So I was going to get another place. And that's when I'm like, man, so that's how we ended up here. And don't get me wrong, I love my parents to death, but they got to go. They got to. So I don't know. I, I, I don't have no pictures of my old house, but my old house was black. It was like black with a little bit of white, and it had like grayish, and it was platinum. Cause it was like cause my favorite color is black. Anybody that knows me knows that my favorite color is black. And oh my goodness, oh my God. I believe some people would, like some of my family would just come just to sit in my living room. And my house was not kids friendly at all. Like I didn't really want kids in my house. And the kind of furniture that I had, I was kind of weary of my kids, my own damn kids. So my house was not kids friendly at all. So I had a big ass kitchen. I had a nice ass house. Motherfucking landlord, I tell you. But anyway, I am about to get off of this live. And remember what I said. If y'all want me to follow you back, make sure y'all comment on one of my videos so I remember who you are. And I might get on live. I might get on live probably one day this week. Or cause today is Monday, right? Today is Monday. And I get on live probably tomorrow, Wednesday. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I get on live one day this week. So, thank y'all for joining me and tuning in with me and keeping me company. Because I know y'all could have been doing so much better than being over here. And I really appreciate y'all joining me on my live. Because y'all could have been other places and doing other things, but y'all decided to come and join me. And the next time, the next man that I get with, I'm going to put him on live with me. The next dude that I get with, I'm going to put him on live with me, right? But I ain't going to, y'all know, if y'all been on this live, y'all know. But next dude that I get with, I'm going to put him on live with me so y'all can see. Oh, she really meant what the fuck she was talking about. She got her shit. Yes, I am. The next man that I get with and it's solidified, I'm going to put his ass on live. So y'all be like, yup, she did exactly what she said she was going to do. And you going to be smiling and shit and don't even know. Because I'm going to sexually abuse his ass. Yes, I am. I'm going to use his ass. By the time I'm done with him, he ain't going to have shit. All he going to have is testicles. That's the hell. I'm going to abuse the hell out of him. I'm going to make up for lost time. So y'all have a great time. And for real, the next man I get, he going to actually not like me. He going to, are you using me for my body? Like, the fuck? You think I'm using you for your mind? You don't even, hell no. You can't even think, motherfucker. No. I'm not using you for your body, but, you know, it helps. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need something. I'm going to find one. And I'm trying to tell y'all, when I find them, I'm going to put them on live with me. And I'm going to be smiling and shit. And if y'all on the line with me and y'all see him, y'all going to be smiling too like, yo, because believe me, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's going to be on and popping. Year 2026, it's going to be on and popping. Watch, I tell you. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell y'all. And if I ever get on live and one of my teeth is missing, y'all already know what it means. Like, damn, he knocked them motherfucking teeth out. Somebody knocked them motherfucking teeth out. You the fuck I am. I'm trying to tell you, I'm going all out 2026. I'm trying to tell y'all, when y'all see me on live and y'all see one of my teeth is gone, like, god damn. She said she was going to do it. Yes, the hell I am. Somebody to knock my teeth the fuck out. But y'all gonna know ain't nobody punched it out. It was punched out all right. I'm trying to tell you, something gonna happen. Something gonna happen amazing this year. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's something gonna happen beautiful. Something, I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna be a snagger-tooth motherfucker. You fucking right. Something gonna happen. I'm trying to tell y'all. But y'all have a great night, because it's 8:13. Y'all have a great night. And I will catch y'all on another day and time. So I appreciate y'all so much. And be good. And have a great night. And I love you all. Yes, I do.